Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
What is going on?
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Watch those! Watch! What is it?
Williams to the left side into the hands of Moore. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Vegas!
Moore going in motion. Williams to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 33, here's second and 8.
What is up?
A carry now for Strong. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he will score! Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. A run. And here's Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
16-yard line.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down behind
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to take possession.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Burden, the man on the move. On the give, it's Swift. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Chicago.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Here's 1st and 10.
What is up? Push. Yes.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
What is it on?
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, sir.
On the ground, it's Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Jonathan Grenard on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
What is it on?
They'll go again with Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is caught, and he's in. Adam Thielen, touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Williams. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Chicago.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Burden, the man on the move. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Vegas, Vegas!
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's to Ogunze again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bears first down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Vegas!
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
What is it? On.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
What is it? On. Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
What is it?
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
What is that?
They'll put Loveland in motion. A run here with Swift. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
What is it on? Watch Spurs! Watch Spurs! Watch Spurs! Yes, yes! Yes, yes!
Throwing is Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Axel!
In motion, it's Odunze. That is caught to the goal line and in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead.
Vikings 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for
So here's
Chicago.
Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
For a Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy. From the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard
Second
line.
down and
A
3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now McCarthy. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
What is it on?
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 9.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
Complete
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3rd and a yard. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground is Mason. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield.
What is it? Hold on. LeBron, slam left. Go, LeBron.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Out to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas! What is it on? Here we go. Yes, 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 yes.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
What is it? Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels. Yes, yes, yes. Cowboy, Cowboy.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. There's Jefferson, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into the game, but so far off to a good start. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's complete to Mason. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Come on, we know what's coming. Let's go. We know what's coming. Area. Rush in. Go ahead, baby. Go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work forward for a couple. It's Shaquille Griffin in on the stop.
Griffin on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I